So, I think Third Eye Blind. Somebody described us as pretty little songs with dirty little words, and I think we always like. I take some sort of joy in the fact where people go, they look at us and they go, "You can't say that. You did not just say that."
Or the other side of the coin, where you guys are playing such fun music, but a lot of the lyrics are downer lyrics. So it's like if I'm really singing along with the lyrics, I'm kind of down. But the
Right.
music's so fun, I can't help myself.
But you know, the whole thing of that line is it's always the Republicans that are so homophobic when it's just so ridiculous because everybody in their family's gay. So why don't you just come on, let's just love everybody, right?
Usually
That's all we're saying.
Usually I would say no political talk, but we're in D.C., so I mean you got to do it.
Hey, you asked me. Okay.
I just want to prep you. I have told every time I've introduced non-dairy creamer, I said, when we are at the chili cook-off, I want everybody to yell, "Young Gay Republicans."
Hey, I think they're gonna go off here. You know, these guys, this audience, they've got love in their hearts and they want to throw down. It's awesome.
So a question for you.
Yeah.
Where you been the last 6 years?
I don't know, man. It's been a blur.
Now let me ask you about a rumor.
Yeah.
The rumor was at one point you were teaching a lyric class at a college somewhere. Is that true or not true?
Never.
Never.
Not one time.
So you don't feel like you're up to the challenge of teaching others how to write lyrics?
Oh God, no. if I knew how to write, if I could tell somebody how to write lyrics, I'd tell myself, and then we would have put out an album 3 years ago.
But I guess when you're gone for 6 years, people start to make up things about you. Oh yeah, you know what? He's teaching a lyrics class in San Francisco somewhere at a college.
I scored some films. We built a studio, and the really great thing that's happened is that we had our 10th anniversary. I guess now it's like last year. I don't know. Time moves by, but in that time, our audience completely changed, and we showed up there were like 11,000 people in San Diego, which is more people than have ever come to our show, and they were all like 16 to 25-year-olds. So it was this entirely new audience, and I think that really invigorated us and put some shape to it. Hi, how you doing?
Well,
you look beautiful.
That's got to be difficult.
Dude, look at this audience. Look at them going
on. This is ridiculous, right?
You guys have got to see this.
This is phenomenal.
It's like bait fish in a boil, and like shine down our sharks coming up to feed on them.
But if you needed any inspiration or anything like that to do the old songs, it's like you said, to the 16-year-olds who haven't seen you do the songs like Semi-Charmed Life before, it's got to pump you up to go, you know what, I got to do it as good as I did back in the day.
I think that we were a band that was very missed, sort of imaged, and I think that what we saw wasn't the identity that we have. And so all of that marketing and imaging sort of fell away, and Third Eye Blind became a playlist. And then these kids really found it again from each other, through trading it with each other.
Passing it around, yeah.
And they created their own culture around Third Eye Blind that we now participate in. And I love that kind of exchange. I think this time right now in music for me, it's like the most exciting time in my life.
That's going to be a great feeling, especially after doing it as long as you guys have been doing it, to go, you know what? We got a whole new reason to bring it.
Exactly.
So talk to me about Ursa Major. Of course, everybody knows Non-Dairy Creamer from us playing it on DC 101.
Right.
Are you guys?
By the way, thanks for playing Non-Dairy Creamer. I mean, a lot of stations wouldn't play it, and DC 101 did, and it takes a little bit of gumption.
Well, what was the reason? Because of the politics of the song? Because Third Eye Blind's been gone for so long? What?
I think it's because I think that the like lyrical content of Third Eye Blind is challenging, but that's also why we have the people that we do who engage this band. That's where the interaction comes from, which is there is a sense of rebellion and liberation and challenge in this band. And you guys picked up on that and played it, and I'm grateful.
So now are you jumping back in head first? Like, what's the plan where the album and then moving forward? Are you full tilt back into this whole thing?
Ursa Major is going to come out this summer, but it's really part of a double album because Ursa Minor is going to come out shortly after that.
I like that.
So we're really putting out 2 albums. And Ursa Major is the constellation of the bear, and that's really sort of like us because we feel like we've been hibernating and now it is springtime. We have awoken and we want to feed and thrive.
Well, as you pointed out a couple of times, Shine Down, Papa Roach, they've set the bar pretty high. And
Really high.
you guys are up next, so have a great show here in D.C. and good luck through the summer with the release of the new album and getting back in everything.
Brotherhood, thanks for having me.
Stephen Jenkins, Third Eye Blind, they're going to be up next as we are live from the DC 101 Chili Cook-Off.